Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Rental Robert here with the No Pay, No Stay Network. Hope you're having a great Sunday. I'm about to get a shower, head to church. I got a private dump that, or actually a guy runs a private transfer station. I got to dump a load of shingles off at his place today. Get ready for this coming week. Get our hustle going. 8 of our 10 roofing crews here in town have gone. So, the dump trailer hustle is probably going to be at an all-time low for about the next 2 weeks, which won't be a bad thing. I can use some time off myself. And the great thing is that when I'd run 7 to 10 loads a week, I wasn't out buying, King Ranch trucks or, $1,200 cowboy boots or, Rolex watches or anything like that. I was banking that cash, and so if it slows down, hey, it's okay. We're not going to go broke. We're not going to go hungry. Ain't nobody going to, come look to repossess a big white Dodge or anything like that. So it's okay. Just another reminder to build that foundation. I had a lady call me, or she posted something on Facebook, and I said, hey, if you ever want help for finances, give me a call. So she calls me. We get to talking and everything, and they're like, we're about to do this mortgage on a house. It's $80,000, but we're going to end up paying $360,000 back over 30 years. We're not prepared to do that and everything. And I'm like, that's what everybody in America does. 30-year mortgage, you're about paying 3.25 to 4 times the purchase price over the 30 years. I said, you can always pay that 80 grand up front. Well, we don't have it. I said, okay. I said, well, maybe continue renting a house. She just didn't want to pay that money. Okay, this is what she was like, well, it's so much cheaper to buy a house and everything. I said, let's look at this. I said, if you buy a house, your house payment's $650. If you're renting, you're paying $900. About that, right? Yeah. I said, okay. Well, that house that you're buying, more than likely, in the next 7 to 10 years, you're going to have to put a roof on it. That's probably going to be anywhere from $9,000 to $14,000. Okay? So you figure out how much money you're going to have to save each month so that when that day comes, you're not blindsided by it. Well, I never thought about that. I said, that's figured into how much you pay for rent each month with a landlord. I said, the other thing is that more than likely your water heater is going to go out. Water heaters cost you about $12 a month. I said, property taxes are going to go up. Insurance is going to go up as well. Those are things that are calculated into your rent. So when you're paying less on that house payment, these are things that now you're responsible for. And then I asked her, I said, let me ask you this. How much money do you and your husband have in the bank right now? Well, we got a little bit. I said, let me ask you this. You got kids, right? Yep. I said, can you write a check for $5,000 right now? Well, no, not even close. And I said, okay. I said, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but you got no business being a homeowner. Well, why do you say that? I said, you don't even have a foundation to start. Huh? I said, look, you're in a position that if anything happens that's over about $1,500, okay, that it is going to send you into a financial tizzy that you may never get out of. And I said, trust me, because in the last 17 years, I've had 2 houses go into foreclosure. One I bought with the lady I was involved with. A huge house, god-awful amount of money. I hated that house. And live and learn, and we ended up splitting up, and she couldn't keep the payment going, and she would not put it up for sale, so I was just done and walked. Another one I had with a partner that was a rental property. Unfortunately, we had a 100-year flood here in Pensacola. We had 4 foot of water through that house, and it was not in a floodplain, so there was no flood insurance. Got foreclosed on, had to go upside down on it, got sold. They actually came after me for the money because the partner was claiming bankruptcy. And, you know, I had already learned from my first foreclosure on how to navigate life with no credit and just paying cash for stuff. So what ended up happening is you know, I even went to an attorney and he said, man, he said, you got Harleys that are paid for, a truck that's paid for. That judge will tell you to sell these things and pay this debt. The best thing you can do is come up with a payment plan, and that's what I did. And I paid them off, you know. And as a result right now, you know, my credit's over 740. So, and here's the thing is that the debt was mine, okay? I signed up for it. Unfortunately, that was a byproduct of poor judgment on my part. How's a 100-year flood poor judgment? Because I didn't buy the flood insurance, okay? That's just a few $100s a month or a few $100s a year. I mean, would have saved me huge money. But regardless, you know, that's beside the point. The whole thing is that this lady is wanting to make this jump into being a homeowner, and she doesn't even have a foundation. She is trying to build a financial building with no foundation. You want to see something crumble? I guarantee the best way to do that is to have a bad foundation, okay? Because you can have the prettiest structure going up. It'd be lavish, beautiful landscaping and everything like that. And then the first disturbance, you know, a windstorm over 40 miles an hour, this, that, rain, a little hurricane or something, boom, blow it over, okay? Because it had a bad foundation. My thing to you is start looking at where your foundation is for this next year. And if you got any cracks in your foundation, come up with a plan to fix those. Make them better, okay? 2021 is going to be Robert's year of stacking cash, all right? I've done a lot of acquisitions lately. I'm going to have to spend some money on some roofs and do some repairs on some of my properties. 2021 is going to be the year of stacking cash. And, you know, hopefully I'll come across some good deals that won't require a whole lot of money out of my pocket. And if that's the case, then great. But as a result, I'm going to be stacking some cash. The thing that I found is that, you know, if your properties are not in tip-top shape, then you're not going to be able to get loans on them. So, with all that being said, check your foundation for cracks. Get them sealed up and move forward. Have a wonderful day. Coffee with Robert.